Now, the survey also shows Calgarians are honking mad over the state of our roads and highways. Today, some minor progress on a project to ease some of that frustration. The Tsuut'ina First Nation, the province and the city held a news conference to outline the proposed site of the Southwest Ring Road. Now, the freeway will include 14 interchanges between Highway Number 1 and Marquis of Lorne Trail. But there's still no deal for the section running through the reserve, and that is going to be the big sticking point.
So don't expect digging to start anytime soon. In fact, take a look at this timeline for the project. Here's where we are, you bet, currently right there in the process. The most difficult part, the land transfer, hasn't even happened yet. Then you get the design and the environmental assessments. They've yet to be done. And that's before construction of the 20-kilometer section of freeway can even begin. As Gary Bobrovitz explains, opening day is just a twinkle in some city planners' eye.
The Ring Road is a $1 billion project that will route traffic around the outside of Calgary. At least that's the plan someday in the future. Parts of it are now under construction, but the southwest portion has been delayed by negotiations to buy land from the Tsuut'ina Nation.
How we transfer the land was taken to our members 2 years ago. Or was it 3 years ago? 2 years ago. Losing track here.
Project managers are also confused about the time. They have no idea when the southwest leg will be finished.
We haven't got a date in terms of what opening day is because it's dependent on the negotiations and the transfer of land from Canada. It's dependent on a number of issues and approvals that are really outside of our control.
By contrast, Edmonton's Ring Road is further ahead of schedule than Calgary's. Part of it is now in use. Designers claim the project here is far more complicated, and that's why it's taking longer to complete and provide a solution to Calgary's traffic problems. Traveling around the outside of the city is pretty bad, but for many Calgarians, the traffic problems getting in and out of the city are even worse. Road construction on city streets seems to be a never-ending process, and in the short term at least, the building and the detours make traffic delays and commute times even longer. Public transit is operating at peak capacity. The LRT could take more passengers, but there's no room. New cars have been ordered, but they won't get here until next year. It's all part of the problem of moving around in Canada's fastest-growing city.
Had a little surprise appearance in that story. Gary joining us now from the Stony Trail interchange. Gary, the Southwest Ring Road is supposed to handle the traffic load we expect to have in 25 years. Is it going to be open by then?
Well, Gordon, it could very well take 20 or 25 years for the entire project to be completed, and a lot of Calgarians might not even be driving then. Of course, the longer it takes to build, the more expensive it is. Now, this project is going to have a major template on traffic patterns for at least a couple of generations, and any Calgarians who are interested in these long-term design plans can see them for themselves tomorrow and Thursday at the North Glenmore Park Community Center. Gord?
Thanks, Gary.